friends, I'm sending you all on a journey. You'll be going up the path that is lit by the lanterns. You'll be following the lights. You see the searchlight that shines out, offering a guiding light to ships to enter Whitby Harbour. That light is your point of guidance. So you follow up that path, where you will meet a number of characters who will tell you their part in this strange story. They have returned to Whitby after many years' absence, but then perhaps that is also true of that creature that some say they have seen recently here and was turned into a blood-sucking thing. Luckily for her, we were able to help her find eternal rest, but somehow it seems that we have now been able to do the same for Dracula, for Stoker.
Enjoying your hot chocolate and marshmallows.
His history novel Dracula published, 125 years. And still the story has the power to terrify us.
Yeah. Oh look, you're going to spill that hot chocolate. Oh.
You're here. I thought I could hear you, smell you. I suppose I might sense you. We still, in this modern world of ours, have a memory of those old skills that made us hunters. The greatest predators on earth, eh? Feared and loathed by all other creatures and beasts who we hunt and kill, or domesticate and enslave to our will. For centuries, humankind has dominated this earth of ours. Every day, new inventions propel us forward into a new age of greater power and control of the elements that surround us. We embrace this new world. We forget about the old, and we move forward. We feel in our blood we are leaving the past behind. We mock the old ways as outdated, inefficient, unfashionable, and unhelpful. But in the darkest recesses of our minds, we still remember. We call what lurks in our minds superstition or myth.
Great awe came on.
Had much leisure time to digest Shakespeare's works. It is said that there is doubt as to whether he wrote the works attributed to him. I understand that there is debate, but it was not Shakespeare, but indeed a nobleman like myself who wrote them. But
when my husband first told me of his nightmare in Castle Dracula, I did not believe him. When he told me of the stories of creatures sucking human blood, I thought he must have had a breakdown. His ravings were those of a lunatic, but there was something in his manner. The madman is convinced that what he says is true, but my dear Jonathan, he told his story with a sense of disbelief, as though he himself doubted what he was saying. It was as though he had lived out a nightmare, but you see, his recollection of details was so precise. I was convinced he was telling the truth. And then, when we returned to England, it soon became clear that his worst imaginings were real. Count Dracula was real, not some fairy tale to frighten the curious. We drove the creature into his lair.
My friends, congratulations! The creature that we all feared, the creature that once I thought I saw destroyed, once again faces its destruction, and it is thanks to you It was I, Professor Abraham Van Helsing, who invited Mina and Jonathan Harker to come here to Whitby for a holiday, for I knew that if they were here, those implacable foes of the fiend, that his pride would not be able to bear it and he would make himself known, and so it is. He is here. Now, we must force him out into the light, my friends. Now, I have a way that this might be accomplished. It is an ancient ceremony, a ritual, if you will, for summoning a vampire. And I have my friends who have served me loyally and who have guarded you and watched over you. They are here. I have instructed them in the nature of this ceremony, and they will now perform it for you. So, my friends, you will now bear witness to something that has not been seen in this land for hundreds of years. May God guide our hand and help us.